Hello and welcome to a new holiday special we're going to be doing every year on the channel. Doing ranking, I guess you could say. That's what these are called, tier lists. The series is called Ranking Tray. Come on. Ranking the most Christmas of the Christmas episodes. This time for Tokusatsu. We may also try and do some for Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or other holidays. If I can find some episodes that are tailored for that. But Tokusatsu has specifically Christmas episodes. We're going to rank how Christmas they are. And next year, maybe we'll do some anime and rank their holiday episodes as well. But let's take a look here. I have 10 shows. There are a lot more. There's a whole wiki page full of Christmas themed episodes for Kamen Rider and for Super Sentai. But I've chosen 10 this year. We can do another 10 next year, maybe. But we're going to start with Deca Ranger. And I have a listing here that I have laid out of what happens in the episode Christmas related. So, Deca Ranger episode 44, Mortal Campaign, is the Christmas episode. There are Christmas trees, which is good. There are Christmas presents. In fact, one of them gets stepped on. There's snow. And the villain of the episode uses Merry Christmas to attack with. That's what he says after he beats somebody or as he's attacking them. However, that's really all there is Christmassy about it. Multiple Rangers get hospitalized, and they show back up by the end of the episode, but it's still it's not a good feel-good Christmas episode in my opinion. It's a really good episode still, but I don't think it's very Christmassy. So we're gonna put it background Christmas. Our tiers are Triple S Anta or Santa, really Christmassy. It's the most wonderful time of the year, background Christmas, and Scrooge. Next up, I don't have these separated, so they're like mixing in together, but next up is Kyoryuger. Kyoryuger episodes 41 and 42. 41, Yana Santa, Debos's World War, and 42, Wonderful Christmas of Justice. There were a couple of these that had 3 episodes that I didn't check out this year. We'll check those out next year instead. But we have Christmas trees. We have Santa hats. We have Santa outfits, which is already great. We have Rangers giving out presents towards the end. We're on a roll right there. We have a Christmas party, but we don't get to see it. And I'm going to dock points for that because I want to see the Christmas party, dang it. Let me see the heroes hanging out and having a good time for Christmas. Docking points for that. We do, however, have Debo Yana Santa, which is a Debo monster that is a Christmas tree voiced by Cho, whose special attack is Merry Chris Smash. So that's pretty Christmas right there. The only real not Christmas spirit thing going on are presents with the wrong toys for children because they want to get the children's frustrations to be able to soak up that emotion. And letters directly stolen from Santa, we're told. But it's by a bad guy. And by the end of the episode, they beat the bad guy. So this is really Christmassy, but I'm already thinking it may go in Triple S tier. It's really tough to call. I'm going to dock points because there's no snow, there's no Christmas music, and we don't get to see the Christmas party. So I'm going to say it's really Christmassy, but it's right on the verge of being Santa. Following that is Abba Ranger. Abba Ranger episode 41, Merry Abaremas, Jame Jame. There's Christmas tree, of course, which is great. I think all of these had Christmas trees, but I marked them down anyway. Santa Claus is brought up. He's mentioned by name, just like he's in Kyoryuger, though there's no outright we stole letters from him. Santa outfits appear again, which is great. Presents exist. However, the presents, when opened, turn people into monsters, and I don't know that that's the Christmas cheer you want to be sending to children on the week of Christmas. We have another monster that's Christmas themed, and this one is Renani Bisanta, who is a reindeer with a red nose, and his attack is red-nosed beam. Which, I mean, honestly, that's pretty Christmassy. That's a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer reference. Um, when they make Renana be Santa huge at the end of the episode, his secret attack is Santa's ultimate secret technique, stuffed sack. And it's just like swinging the sack and then opening it up and letting stuff fly. But I'm still going to say that's pretty Christmassy, honestly. There is snow. There's a Christmas party, but we don't get to see the party. And this episode has a big theme of family, which is important for Christmas time, because they're able to turn the people that have been turned into monsters back to normal by reaching out, their family members calling out to them and bringing them back. So I'm going to say Aberramus is really Christmassy. I think it needs to go right behind Kyoryuger. I don't think it's Santa, but I do think it's really Christmassy. Following that is Bokinger, episode 43, The Dangerous Christmas Present. This is a Christmas episode. So, it's not just in the background. It's not just happening behind the scenes. Within, 3 minutes of the episode starting, we've met Santa Claus, and Santa Claus is a character. He is, instead, a young woman in a miniskirt, in a Santa outfit miniskirt. And she's there the whole episode. She is a part of the episode. So right away, we have Santa Claus inclusion in the plot, which is pretty good. We have presents. We have Christmas trees. We have a Christmas cake, which I think it's the only one of all of them that brings up Christmas cake, which is a tradition in a lot of countries for holidays. We have a Christmas party, and we get to see part of it where people are eating cake and having a good time. It's not a full party, but that's good. That's great. Unfortunately, Santa gives a child a really dangerous present, and I don't, again, that's not the Christmas spirit you want to be sending. We do, however, have music playing instrumental of We Wish You a Merry Christmas, which, yes, good job. We have toys attacking children, which is that's not great, honestly. We also have the golem straight up destroys a huge chunk of the city. That's not very Christmassy. Even if we assume all those people survived, a lot of them are going to be hospitalized, and they're not going to have time to be with their families on Christmas. That's not very Christmassy. However, we do have Silent Night plays at one point. We have snow. We get to see Santa's sleigh. An instrumental version of Silent Night plays, and we get a Merry Christmas from Santa as she flies away. So honestly, I think Bokinger is our first Santa. I do think the negatives will drag it down if something else gets to go in that tier, and it won't be first, but I think it has to be our first Santa. Following that is Kamen Rider Build. Build isn't even a background Christmas. Build is a Scrooge. The pre-episode intro has a gag about how it's Christmas, and the thing that's happening in that episode has ruined a character's Christmas. They say Merry Christmas. They have a Christmas party in that intro, but we don't get to see the party, and it never actually happens because it's just in the intro. And at one point, there was a bush that I thought might have been a Christmas tree, but upon review, it is not. So unfortunately, as much as I love that episode, that's a great episode, episode 16, The Weaponary Hero of Kamen Rider Build. That is not a Christmas episode. I apologize. Also, I don't remember if I said it or not, but Bokinger's was episode 43, The Dangerous Christmas Present. Following that is Kamen Rider Den-O, and Den-O is episode 45, Reliving a Blank Day, and episode 46, Now to Reveal Love and Truth. We get a Christmas tree. We get Christmas presents. We get a Christmas party that we actually get to see. Named characters sing Jingle Bells, which, I mean, we're on a pretty good streak right there. We get Christmas outfits. We get a snowman Imagine for the bad guy. However, the snowman Imagine does use a blow-up Santa Claus as a shield, and that blow-up Santa Claus gets stabbed. So we do have that during Christmas time, children have to watch Santa, even a representation of him, die. And that's not, again, holiday cheer, that's not there. But we do get at one point Ryutaros as the little drummer boy, and the other Imagine dressed up as other holiday themed costumes. So honestly, oh man, this is tough. Because I think named characters singing Jingle Bells is pretty high up there for me for Santa tier. Yeah, and we get to see the Christmas party. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it Santa, and because of the problems with Bokanger, with a whole bunch of the city getting destroyed, we're gonna put Dino just above there. But Dino doesn't get off scot free. They killed a Santa Claus in that episode. I'm watching you, Dino, even if he was a fake one. Following that is Go Kaiger. Go Kaiger episode 44, A Lovely Christmas Eve. Yet again, we have a character singing Jingle Bells. This time it's Guy. Top tier, really great. We get a Christmas tree. We get a Santa outfit. We get Gokai Christmas. We have snow. Silent Night plays. The only thing that I have negative for Gokaiger's Christmas episode is that Luca does not get given a present by Santa Claus because she's on the naughty list. And I feel like, I get it. You're trying to teach the kids a lesson, but poor Luca, right? At the same time, the whole episode's about family and about how far family will go to protect each other. We're going to put it in Santa because they use the Christmas cheer, they use the holiday spirit to become, Guy does anyway, to become a Christmas Ranger, which if that's not the most Christmas thing on this list, I don't know what will be. Following that is Kamen Rider Drive. Kamen Rider Drive, episode 11, Who Can Prevent the Dark Christmas? It has a Christmas tree. It has a Christmas party that we get to see a little bit of, but the Christmas party probably shouldn't count because it's also a mix of the New Year's party. We have Santa outfits. That's great. We get to see Chief Oda in a reindeer outfit. We have presents and we have snow. But realistically, this is kind of a background Christmas situation. It's more involved than Ranger, so I'm more willing to say it's the most wonderful time of the year, and it just is happening at Christmas. So we're going to give it a most wonderful time of the year, but I'm watching you drive. I may love you, but that doesn't mean I'm going to let you off scot-free. Following that is Kamen Rider X-Aid. And we're going to do X-Aid last, because we're going to have to talk X-Aid spoilers, so we're going to do X-Aid last. Following that is Kamen Rider Wizard. Kamen Rider Wizard, episode 16, The Miracle of Christmas. We have a Christmas tree. We have a Santa outfit, specifically Rinko's in the Santa outfit, and her chief is in a reindeer outfit. We have Christmas presents being attempted to be bought by the gate. We have snow. That's not the one I was gonna say. Santa Claus himself shows up to give Haruto a ring that when he puts it on, it allows him to use Merry Christmas, please, which restores all of the broken presents. We do have to watch a bunch of presents get destroyed, by the way. That's maybe not a thing you want to do during the holiday time for kids. I'm just saying. So Santa shows up, but a good chunk of this episode is not dedicated to Christmas. It's instead dedicated to Phoenix and everything going on with him. But I'm willing to say this is really Christmassy. I don't think it's quite as tied in. I mean, it's the main plot. That was the Abba Ranger and Kyoryuger one. I don't think it's a Santa, even though Santa shows up and gives a magic ring. But I do think it's pretty Christmassy. There was no music. We didn't get a party. But it does have a lot to do with family still. I think we're going to do... Oh, man. Which one are we going to do here? Abba Ranger did have Red Nose Beam. It at least had a villain that was Christmas themed. Wizard did not. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it right there. So, X-Aid. There's going to be spoilers for X-Aid in this because there can't not be. I got to turn the auto contrast off on this camera again. It's turned itself back on. Kamen Rider X-Aid, episode 12, Christmas special, targeting the Silver Xmas. Yeah, if you don't want to know what happens in this episode, stop watching here. And I'm going to tell you where I'll put it Christmas-wise is either here, 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 or here. And I'm not memeing. I honestly don't know where I'm going to put it. Because this episode is a thing. it would probably go either here or here. So right now we're going to put it in Most Wonderful Time of the Year, and I'm going to talk about it. But if you don't want to be spoiled on X-Aid, click off this video now. Make sure to leave it a like before you go. But click off this video now because I'm about to spoil a big thing in X-Aid. So in X-Aid episode 12, we get a Christmas tree. We get Christmas power-up for X-Aid and Brave, which is really cool. The Christmas-themed versions of them. It's really nice. We get snow. We get Christmas presents. We get Santa outfits with Puppy People Papo is in a Santa outfit. And we get Puppy People Papo's version of Jingle Bells, which is really good. It's really catchy. It's a great song. The first half of this episode is a great Christmas episode. There's a mother trying to get a Christmas cake. I forgot to write that one down. Christmas cake for her child for Christmas. The second half of this episode kills off a writer in a horrible way. And I mean, I love it, but oh my gosh, it's such total whiplash. And that's not really like the kids' Christmas time. Hey, you get to watch a character die now. Laying on the ground in the rain, entrusting another character with his hopes and dreams. After dangerous zombie shows up. Oh man, I don't know where to put this one. Cause like, if not for the second half, it would be Santa for sure. If not for the first half, it would be Scrooge for sure. I think we're going to put it at top of really Christmassy. Because for the most part, it is really Christmassy. But I don't think it can go to Santa with the second, like I say half. It's like the second 8 minutes, or the last 8 minutes of the episode, basically. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on these Christmas episodes. Do you agree or disagree? And also in the comment section down below, let me know if you have any holiday themed episodes from anything that you want me to check out for this next year, or maybe later in the week next week. Depending. Just let me know. With all that said, though, I have been Trey. This has been The Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that holiday special episodes have to offer.